This one letter could erase thousands of dollars in debt from your credit reports. Today's video might be one of the most important I've ever made because the CFPB is finally cracking down on shady debt collection practices. And this could truly be your golden opportunity, but only if you know how to take advantage. So I'm gonna break this video down into 4 very important parts that you do not want to miss, and there's also gonna be a bonus at the very end of this video. But here's the truth. Collections can drop your credit score over 100 points. They can block you from buying a home, getting a car, or even landing a job. But now, with this new pressure from the CFPB, debt collectors are forced to prove the accuracy of their accounts or delete them. If you don't take action while the door is open, that collection could stay on your credit report for up to 7 years. Let that sink in for a minute. 7 years of being denied, 7 years of higher interest rates, or take 12 minutes today and learn how to fight back. Now let's jump into part number 1. We need to pull all 3 credit reports because you need to see exactly what the bureaus are reporting. So go to annualcreditreport.com and download your Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion credit reports. And you can get them all for 100% free once a week. Now don't tell me it's once a year, it's once a week. It clearly shows it on the website. And for those of you that are wondering why all 3, because not every collection appears on all of them. And the CFPB is cracking down across the board. This is your blueprint. Highlight every collection account. Circle the name, the collector, the date, the amount, everything about that account. That's your battlefield. And I also want you to pull all of your secondary credit reports from all the secondary credit reporting agencies like LexisNexis, LCI, Innovis, ARS, Credco, Clarity, DataX, Microbuilt, and Factor Trust. We cannot leave this on any other secondary bureau. This is the reason why deleted items pop back up on people's credit reports, because they only go after the big 3, but these collections and charge-offs and negative items are also reporting on the secondary bureaus. This is why we need to attack them and do not freeze the secondary bureaus because it's a waste of time. You need to eradicate it everywhere. Now moving on to part number 2, we're going to check for violations. Here's where it gets juicy. Most collections have errors, wrong amounts, duplicate listings, no original creditor listed. Listen to what I just said. No original creditor listed. If it was purchased by a debt collection company, it must show the original creditor listed on the collection account on your credit report. Because the CFPB says if any of that is wrong, the collection should be deleted. So use this to your advantage. Compare the details across all 3 bureaus plus the secondary credit reporting agencies. If anything doesn't match, boom, that's your ammo. But here's the thing, you do not want to just highlight one thing because you're going to tell them how to fix it. Highlight the entire thing, the entire account that is a collection or charge off, whatever it may be, the negative item that's hurting you, highlight the entire account. Now moving on to part number 3, we're going to send a purchase agreement request letter. Don't play this like an amateur and say, I want you to show me an original copy with my wet signature. You're asking for something that doesn't exist and they're gonna laugh at you. So if you hear somebody that says it on social media, understand that they have no idea what they're talking about and they are parroting information that is over 10 years old. Because we wanna put real pressure on them, because right now is the time to put the pressure on them and request a purchase agreement. Because under the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, you have the rights to demand proof. Now let's put this letter up on the screen. Now understand, you send this certified mail, send a purchase agreement request letter, ask for the original purchase agreement request. You're going to ask for the original purchase agreement, full payment history, and proof they legally own this alleged debt and are legally able to collect on it. If they can't prove they own the alleged debt, they must delete it because they have no right to report or collect on it. Now before you come into the comments and you say, but Mike, what do I do if they send me the original purchase agreement? They're not going to. And the reason why, because they can't show you the original purchase agreement as they have purchased this debt with other debt as one big debt ball purchase with hundreds or possibly thousands of other debts. Because by law, the FDCPA protects everyone from stopping debt collectors from showing any information of your alleged debt to anyone else but the alleged person. Now, if you thought that was powerful, wait until you see the next part, because even if they validate it, you still get it deleted using this. Part number 4, we're going to leverage the CFPB complaint system. Now remember, the CFPB is a complaint system, not a disputing system. Anybody that says otherwise is definitely lying, because when you go to the CFPB website, it clearly says start your complaint, or sorry, file your complaint. So if the collector doesn't respond or responds with junk, go straight to the CFPB. Now understand, they currently only have 200 employees because, as we all know, there's been this massive fiasco where they fired like 1,500 employees from the CFPB, but they are still working. So you do still have the chance to use them. And this is why this is very time sensitive, because we don't know if they're going to completely shut them down once the judgment falls, or they completely reinstate everybody and then the CFPB is up and running full-fledged. But understand, there are still 200 employees that are working there. But once you go to the CFPB, you want to file a formal complaint and include every single detail: the accurate information, the lack of verification, the harm it's caused to your credit. This puts federal pressure on them. Last part's the most important. Most companies would rather delete the collection than deal with a government investigation. This is why it's super important for you to dispute it first. Because remember, I'm going to repeat again, the CFPB is a complaint center. If you send in a dispute letter to the CFPB, they're going to look at you crazy like, whoa, what is this? What is this? No, this is a complaint center, okay? So understand, when you dispute 1 round, 2 rounds, 4 rounds, 6 rounds, that is your proof that you have shown that they are not actually showing accurate, complete, or fair information. And you use that against them using the CFPB. This is the part that nobody talks about. Your dispute letters are your secret weapon. Now, if this all sounds overwhelming, it is, but there is a faster way. I'm always going to personally recommend DisputeBeast to you, the most powerful AI credit repair software ever created that anyone can use to fix their credit on their own. Because DisputeBeast automates the entire process from your phone. Yes, you heard me right. You can fix your credit using just your phone. You don't need a printer. You don't even need a computer. DisputeBeast is going to pull your credit reports. It's going to identify the violations. It's also going to attack using consumer law, factual disputing, and Metro 2 compliance attacks. Then it's going to send legal dispute letters, and then you can track all of your results inside of your DisputeBeast dashboard, and you get support also. There's a support tab in there for anyone that needs it. There's also one-on-one weekly training for 100% free if you need it. And before you ask me, yes, it attacks all 12 credit reporting agencies, not just the big 3. And the biggest part of all, DisputeBeast comes with a 110% money back guarantee. It is literally 0 risk involved. If it doesn't work, you get paid. It's just that simple. But what happens if you do absolutely nothing? Let's be real. If you ignore this, the collection will haunt your credit for years. It'll keep your score low, it'll keep your interest rates high, and worse, you'll keep paying more for everything. Meanwhile, others are deleting accounts left and right because they took action. This isn't about just cleaning your credit, it's about reclaiming control of your financial future. So here's what you need to do right now. Pull your credit reports, highlight every collection, use the purchase agreement request letter and dispute process as I shared it. And if you want it done for you, try DisputeBeast. Link is going to be in the video description for anyone that needs it. I really want you to understand, the window won't stay open forever. The CFPB is watching, but so are the collectors. You've got the power, now it's time to use it. Now, if this video helped you, make sure to smash that like button for more real credit game-changing strategies. And drop a comment below with the word fight if you're planning on fighting your collections this week. I'll personally reply with tips if you need them. So I hope you enjoyed this video. We covered another big one on how to beat the collection companies at their own game. Now, if you need any more details about DisputeBeast, make sure to watch this video right here because it will show you exactly how DisputeBeast works with, again, the 110% money back guarantee. And if you felt that I brought you some value in this video, make sure that you don't forget and subscribe to increase your credit score.